Whoa. I also have no idea how much that was. Un baguette tradition, s'il vous plaît. AT&T decided not to work yet because we got a gigantic order.
Hey, I'm Natalia, and I own Curious Cat Bakery, an all-vegan bakery based out of Florida where I make the best croissants you've ever had that just happen to be vegan. Now forget everything you think you know about owning a bakery because it's nothing like a rom-com. Sure, there are the awesome moments like seeing your stuff in grocery shelves and selling out at markets, but there's also a whole lot of work behind it. And I'm about to show you the real deal of what goes on behind the scenes at a bakery. And the reality is not always so sweet, but that's what oat milk lattes are for, which go well with some fresh pastries, and luckily in my line of work, there's always plenty of those around.
Morning everyone, it is 6:25 a.m. and we're back in the kitchen for the first time in over 3 weeks because I'm back from vacation today. God, I love that feeling. Jet lag is actually working in my favor because right now it's like noon in Paris. So I woke up at 4 a.m. Florida time like, all right, let's get this done. And I'm actually kind of excited. So the girls have been keeping me updated on everything that's going on. Hold on, let me see if I still remember my code. Yes, kitchen, they're not here yet. Whoa, they changed the light bulbs here. It definitely looks better. Definitely a lot more light. Definitely not complaining about that. Check the freezer. All looks good in here. Today's order's packed. We sure do. Now the fridge. Also good. What do you know? As I thought, the girls had it handled, and everything is good. Turns out the place was not burned down in my absence. Everything was okay. I'm meeting with each of the girls separately. We're going to talk about everything that happened while I was away, anything that could be made better, anything that, didn't quite work. And yeah, I'm excited. It's so good to be back doing what you love after taking a little break to refresh and get re-inspired.
But before we get started, let's flash back to France. At the end of the last vlog, I was in a train leaving Paris where I ate, I relaxed, explored, walked around with a baguette in my tote bag, living my best life, and even sampled a lot of vegan croissants, all in the name of research and development, of course. And as much as I love Paris, it was time to say goodbye and go to the next leg of our trip in Nice. Now I know what you're thinking. You're probably going to Natalia, why are you going to a place with such ugly views? What can I say? I guess I'm just a sucker for punishment. The French Riviera is actually one of my favorite places in the entire world, and I am manifesting this right now. I'm telling you, one day I will own a house here. One of the reasons why I love this place is this market that they have in Nice every day except for Mondays. The olives, unmatched. Anything does not compare. I've tried olives everywhere that I've went, including Italy. Nope, nothing compares to the olives in the south of France. Also, that was the bougiest thing I've ever said in my life. The produce is insanely fresh and so delicious and affordable. Oh my goodness, everything is just so cheap. We had an Airbnb, so every day we would walk down. I would pick out the ingredients that I would make dinner with. Talk about romanticizing your life. This was not grocery shopping. This was like a magical experience.
We think they charge us by weight. So Natalia's gonna fill a bucket.
You get some of these. Do you like these?
That's what I was saying. If you feel like sauteing those or something, that'd probably be good.
I can put these in a salad too. Should be good. No idea how to make these, but I'm gonna figure it out because I love them so much.
Zucchini flour.
Yeah, I've only had them at restaurants and I have no idea how to make them, but they are so good. I think this should be good. I think I'm gonna get some, like the smaller potatoes at another. I think this is good for now. Bonjour.
Merci à vous. Au revoir.
Pleased with yourself?
I am pleased with myself. I also have no idea how much that was. He gave me 15 and change back, so all of that was like
$4.
$4.
Got fresh squeezed orange juice, delicious. Happy Natty.
And of course, we're still in France, so every day I had to stop by the boulangerie to get the final piece of this meal.
Un baguette tradition, s'il vous plaît. Merci.
Now, while we were there, I did have to do a little bit of work. I had to send invoices, make sure we were still getting paid and the business was still going, but I got to do it with this beautiful view of the window. I also had to be on call and checking my phone for little emergencies like this one that happened while I was exploring one day.
I just had to get on my headphones and like hop on a quick call with Tiara because we got a gigantic order. Our place in Orlando, our newest place, downtown Grado, is selling out of the croissants way faster than we could have ever imagined, which is a fantastic problem. Of course, it had to happen while I'm away, so I'm like, can you guys actually do this without me there? Tiara's got it. She's got it. So she's doing her best over there. I'm baffled. Like, I dropped off literally the day before I left town. It's gonna get them a while to sell all of these, you know, to gift to all of these. Nope. No, a week. That's all it took. It's fine. We'll get past it. It's all good.
Another work-related thing that I did throughout this trip is notice how the croissants that they sell at grocery stores are, so I can get inspiration for what I could do with my own product, as well as look at the packaging of other products that just inspired me and that I could incorporate into my own. And of course, I had to try the vegan croissants available in the south of France. It is my job after all.
Today is a beautiful morning because we are in Nice and we're gonna check out a full vegan bakery, and I saw on their Instagram that they actually have vegan croissants. So of course I have to stop by and check them out. Bangs are not banging today. It's the humidity, don't worry about it. One little snag on this plane though, and that is that AT&T decided not to work. Yesterday it was doing the same thing, like the internet was just not working. I'm having to pretend it's 1997 and looking at the map and trying to figure out how to get there. Will I get there? TBD. It should be here, well it's not. Not. Oh, I found it. It's just around the corner. I do not have a dog, but I feel like I need to bring this to somebody who has a dog. We got the goods. We got the goods. I am very excited to eat them. Also, I had the most lovely conversation with the owner, Lexi. She is from DC. She's French American. So we had a whole conversation about the vegan scene in Nice and France. And yeah, she just owns this coffee shop, which is absolutely adorable. So if you're in Nice, you should definitely check it out. But we're gonna do a little taste test, which I'm sure is gonna be amazing as soon as we get back to the Airbnb. And yes, we have this aesthetic terrace. Is one of the main reasons why I booked it. I fell in love with it. This Airbnb, I wish you could just stay here. Like, I don't want to leave. It's just so perfect. All right, so vegan croissants. I got the plain croissant and I got the pain au chocolat. We'll start with the plain. Great pool. Like these better than the ones I had in Paris. Slider. So the most underrated thing in France, freshly squeezed oranges. Like, you can get this everywhere. It's so good. The pain au chocolat. I bit it off the wrong end. This is very similar to mine. Could I be happier right now? I'm not sure I could. So good. Make sure you check them out.
Later that day, we went to Cannes and we went to the Ritz-Carlton, where we definitely could not afford to stay, but Dan had this idea to do a very glamorous photo shoot with the vegan croissant, and we also went to Antibes. Highly recommend. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful, beautiful place. I'll be honest, during this trip, I did not read much because I was more like experiencing my surroundings, but I did read the Paris letters and I give it 4 to 5 croissants. And just a quick fire of some of the other delicious vegan food that I had. I bought these at the checkout counter of a grocery store. It's locally made and it kind of reminded me like this person is like me, but over there. It was really good, but not overly sweet. Soca is the dish that is most famous in Nice.
I've been dreaming of it since I came here last time. It's basically like a chickpea pancake. So it's completely vegan. You basically just make it with chickpea flour, some water, and olive oil. It's so good. Just as good as I remembered.
I also noticed at the supermarket that Violife has a brie round over there. Like, excuse me, we need to bring this to America immediately. I had it with baguette and I would give it an 8 out of 10. Like, there was still a weird aftertaste, but we are in the right direction here. Now, I did not vlog any of the rest of the trip because it was truly a time to disconnect and be on vacation. But here are some highlights. I went swimming in this insane blue water. Like, how is this place real? Checked off walking through a lavender field from my bucket list. This place was as beautiful as I thought it was going to be. I love lavender so much. I got to nerd out so hard looking at the different chateaus. They have this new iPad thing where it like gives you augmented reality of what the place used to look like. For a dork and a history buff like me, this was heaven. I got to bike through the countryside and drink lots of wine. It was perfect, honestly, but then it was time to come back to reality. It was now Florida humidity time and getting back in the kitchen to help out and to do inventory, make sure we get more ingredients, check off all of the things that didn't get done while I was gone because it wasn't really a priority, reunite with my beautiful unicorn assistants that kept the whole thing going the entire time, and doing an SOP. After talking to the girls and figuring out what worked and what could have worked better while I was gone, now we have a document that outlines it, so in the next time when I go on vacation or one of them goes on vacation, we know exactly what to do. And that truly is the biggest win for me, having been able to take some time off and have the business keep going. That would never been able to happen 2-3 years ago. And now it's time to get ready for our busiest season of the year.